Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. It's been a while. Last week have been a bit chaotic. A lot of stuff going on. Sorry I didn't stream recently, but that's not why you're here. You're here for, yeah. Actually, I don't know why you are here. But yeah. I mean, just gonna play some video game. And it is what it is. It is what it is. So I'll let me just tell people on Discord here. And I think we're ready to go. Let me start the game launcher here. And so basically, if you are not aware of what this is, Phantasy Star Online, I believe... Hello, Sanding Man. Welcome and thank you for joining. I believe this is the first online multiplayer game. Obviously, the original one has been discontinued. So this is a fan-made, fan-hosted private server. If you don't know the game, don't worry, I'm going to explain it. But needless to say, this came out on the Dreamcast, like, I don't know, over 25 years ago, I think. I was in middle school at the time. I really love this game. As in, it's one of the few games that really brings me back to that childhood, no responsibilities kind of vibe. Like this song is right here, and yeah, this game is a feeling, right? It's an experience, and oh, oops, what did the game crash because I clicked outside? All right, that's a good sign. Yeah, so. Anyway, let's just start the game and then you can see it for yourself. But I will say this is one of the online games that feels really good, you know. Many MMOs nowadays are can feel a bit clunky and too much to do. This one is simple, to the point, easy to understand, easy to play. But you can spend a lot of hours on this and have a lot of fun. I'll show you a little bit how the mechanics work, of course. But yeah, okay. What's this? I don't think... What? It's been a long time since I watched this. Actually, I wonder if I did watch this. This looks a bit... Oh. This looks a bit different from what I can remember. Maybe this is a private server. Different intro. Oh, I see. This is probably the episode 4 intro. Yeah, I've never seen this. Yeah, that's the boss that was added later. Anyway, so my main used to be this guy. He's a force. I used to play Zelda back in the day. That's like, oh yeah, Zelda. It was not one of my childhood games, but yeah, it's pretty solid. So this used to be my main character. He's a nuker, he's a 4, so he's a spellcaster. Very high damage, especially on AoE attacks. But for this start of the stream, I decided I will start with a Who cast. So you have the hunters, which are the melee, you have the rangers, which are obviously the shooters, and the spellcasters, right? So the Who cast is the character with the biggest attack and health. However, it does not cast spells at all. Can I wait? Can I rotate? I mean, I'm not on the Dreamcast, I guess. Wait, is there a key to do the? Oh, there you go. Shift and control. All right. So I used to play on the Shit Hack or Shit Serve server, and on that server, yeah, they had tons of different heads and stuff, but yeah, I had a really high level character, like really high level character. The problem is that I think they got hacked or something, so I lost all of my characters. So yeah, kind of sucks. So you'll see, this game is really unique in the way that it is, and I'll show you really shortly. It's free, by the way. I can send the link to the game later. Alright, let's see if there's... Okay, this one I think looks cool. I think I'll go with this one. Why not? Proportion. So we can go big boy. Let's go big broad shoulder boy. Or do we go small dude? So that, you know what? I think I'm going to... No, I'm gonna go big boy. I'm gonna go big boy. Like that, like super big shoulders. So this game was originally on the... I don't want to be Greenhill. I want to be Skyly. Wait a minute. Just give me a sec. Okay. Oh, what did I do? US. Maybe I'll go... No, okay, I can go with US. I plan on doing this single player. This is a big boy, yeah. Experience the thrill of PSO 1 and 2, rage with the removal of episode and boost the curve. How about that? Why is the music glitching out? Anyway, let's see. It's mod sec ID and then skyline. Okay, let me try and log into transport, change ship. Let me see if the lag improves. Okay, yeah, that's definitely better. Alright. So this is still the lobby, right? Yeah. Again, first online game, right? So I'm going to create a party. on episode 1, so you can have you can see the real. I'm gonna do 1 person. That way, nobody can join. Okay. So, I guess we don't really have the full story, but that's fine, I guess. So, when you start the game, you start here talking to the principal, which I'm not sure why he isn't here. What's going on? Okay. So essentially, it's like they colonized the planet or something like that. And the principal's daughter is missing, and so we need to go back and find her. So we're at the forest. And the main thing about this game is that combat is based around timing your attacks, right? You can't really button mash. Okay, the game is a bit loud, so I'm going to lower this a little bit. Let me see if I can connect the controller, because actually that's the ideal way to play this. Because remember, this was made on the Dreamcast, and then they updated it for the GameCube. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to restart the game. Quit game. Yes. And yeah, there are still people playing. Not a lot, of course, but you do have people playing. Alright, let's see. Options, full screen. Oh, okay. I'm going to do the classic intro so that you can have you can see the thing. There's a thing for you to see, right? Yeah, so not sure why the principal wasn't there. Maybe they deleted like the main story of the game or something, because probably most people who play the game nowadays don't really care about it, and they just do the normal progression. Okay, there's my guy. Wee! Alright, and now EU. Block 1, that's fine. Okay, now with the controller, it's easier to play. So, create a party, episode 1. So, this usually up to 4 people can play and join. But if you select the single player game mode, then what happens is that the enemies are a bit weaker, because they're not expecting several people at the same time. Alright, let's see if they have any decent weapons. Saber +2. Okay, daggers are cool. Okay, that's expensive. And I can't use it either. I can't use it yet. So I'm not gonna sell that. Let's see. Those are the spells. Full of light. Okay, I have 0, but I'm sure I'll pick up some along the way, and it's a... Alright, what's this? 0 slots, just a bit better. Yeah, no worries. You mean join as in join the game? Oh yeah, you can... next week we can definitely all play together, absolutely. But for now, you need to create an account, download the game, so it will take a long time. It took me a while to get this started also, so... Yeah, and then you have the clinic, like... So this is the hub, like every time you complete a mission you end up... I'm sorry, I'm just going down nostalgia memory lane. Then you have the NPCs. Right. Okay, so we are like elite hunters or something. Probably not, honestly. This game now is only a private server, like fan-based private server on PC, as far as I know. Yeah, it's a PC game, and it's really, really old, so I'm sure your PC can handle it almost definitely. Alright, let's see... What are the, Stop! Oh my god, I need to change the key binding of this. Who did this? Okay, there we go. Right analog, left right. Right analog, forward backward, none. Up down select. Okay, one. Right. It's circle, okay. Okay, that's a bit better. That's 4, okay. Menu, open, close. Start button. Previous page, camera. Back button, next page. That one. Open menu, menu this side. Okay. Escape. Okay, I guess that works. Alright. Okay, I think we're mostly good to go. Okay, and then we have the traps. No, you can play with keyboard and mouse. So the 3 buttons at the bottom, see it flashing with the small sword down there. You use the WASD keys to move, and you use the arrow buttons to do the actions. It's perfectly playable with keyboard. I just prefer with the controller, right? Because I have hundreds of hours of experience. Right. So, as I was saying a while ago, the main thing about this game is that the combat, you need to time your attacks, right? So if I just button mash, which is a common problem that people have with this game, is you'll just do a single attack, right? But if you time it, if you attack only after it lands, you can do a combo. See? So that's one of the main different things about the game, right? And then you also have heavy attacks. So in the beginning, my attack is pretty... So because I'm playing as a Cast, which is the human robot, my damage is relatively high. See? It's relatively high, but my accuracy isn't the best. And the way the game plays is you have different areas. You go through the areas. Enemies appear. You kill enemies. Clear the stage, and then you have the boss and everything at the end. So simple gameplay loop, and then you have drops and items. Oh my god, look at this HP. And also, you have the heavy attacks, which have lower accuracy, but deal almost double the damage, right? So normal, normal, normal. Heavy, heavy, heavy. But you can also combine them like normal, heavy, normal. Or normal, normal, heavy. My favorite is usually normal, heavy, heavy. Or normal, normal, heavy. Because the last hits tend to have higher accuracy. Yeah, I miss this game, man. It's one of those games that just sticks with you. I'm gonna see how far I can get today. I wonder if I can get to the ruins. Oh, nice, a blue frame. Level up. There we go. Ooh, green saver. That's what I like to see. I don't even know what it does, but it's automatically better than... Oh, it's 5% damage bonus to enemies in this area. Oh, I see. I played World of Warcraft a lot, but this game has really not a lot to do with it. It's a very unique game. Oh, and we also have a mag. You see that thing above my shoulder? I can actually give it items. And apparently it raises its IQ and the stats, and the more it increases its stats, it increases my stats as well. Yeah, it's like a pet with benefits. It also has some effects that trigger as it evolves. It's basically a Tamagotchi that increases your stats, you know? And then you also have Photon Blasts. When it evolves, it will gain a Photon Blast, which is like a sort of a desperation move kind of thing. When the bar fills up, you can trigger the Photon Blast, which is a really high damaging attack. And yeah. The main thing about this game is that even though it's a multiplayer game, it was also fully made so that you can play it completely offline or completely solo. Right? So obviously playing with other players helps, but it's not necessary, and that's also why the solo mode makes it so that you can play on your own without having to have other players and the enemies being weaker. And like Skyblock, if you play that Skyblock, is it that game Minecraft mode where you just have one block and then you break it and then another block appears and you just basically build things from scratch? Hey Nima, no worries man. I was just showing the game, just starting. Oh my god, critical hit! The guy folded me like laundry. Oh my god. I didn't expect the whole cast to be folded like that. So the thing also about this game is if you get hit very hard, your character will just drop to the floor like that, right? Usually that happens with the forces. Usually that happens with the forces, like the spellcasters, because their HP is extremely low. Yeah, it's based on the percent HP you lose. So it's much more common that a low HP character would get destroyed. Yeah, the main thing about this game is that the combat works based on timing. So if I mash the button, you'll see that he just does one attack, but if I time it, he actually does a combo. What is the game about? So this is, as far as I know, the first online multiplayer game ever made for the it came out for the Dreamcast. Dreamcast was super ahead of its time, but that's another conversation. And it's a game that, even though it's an online... Oh my god, I'm almost dying. Alright, there we go. Used a healing item. So basically the story is they sent a big interdimensional ship, whatever, to colonize a distant planet called the Pioneer 2. and so they settled and colonized it and whatever. But then, about 7 years later, a second ship came along with more people to live here, but something bad happened, and they lost contact with the civilization. And so, the principal, the leader, or whatever you want to call him, started organizing expedition parties to go check what's going on in the planet. And so we are hunters, and that's why we're here to investigate what's going on. So wildlife is aggressive. All of these structures and things that you see here basically are made by the humans who colonized this many years ago. And also his daughter, which was like the best hunter ever, is missing. So we need to find her. And that's kind of the story of the game, I guess. Wait, Okay. I thought I had customize. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, they're set. I was searching for some raging PvP games. I missed the competitive feeling for some random reason. Raging PvP? What do you mean? By the way, on this game, you can play with other players, but you don't have to. Okay, so the forest is the first stage. And it being the first stage, it's a lot smaller, it's a lot easier, it's a lot simpler. You have these dick rockets here. Okay, sorry, it's a family-friendly show. Yeah, this was one of my childhood games for sure, in middle school. Before then I had a PlayStation 1, let's see, Tumba, which was called Tombi in my language. That was a big one. Ah, perfect. Got the telepipe. There we go. Oops. Okay, let me just check one thing, because since I'm used to the game and I forgot I was streaming, is the water flowing uphill? Okay, yeah. Low poly area. Minecraft. Hey man, your life is your life. You don't owe us any explanation. Never heard of it before. Yep, that's right, that's right. Okay, alright, let's start from the beginning. So, these message things here, they were left by Rico. Ah, testing, cough. I'm Rico, I'm a hunter, this capsule is meant for I hope this helps. I don't know who you are, but you must do something unusual. This is important, pay attention if you want to survive. Okay, so, as you go along, you have these capsules, so that you get some messages. Sometimes it explains you about, the enemies. I'm not gonna go read all of them, so, if you want, I can later go and check, but yeah, for now it's Olá, como sempre. Yes, that is my wife's account, and it is my daughter behind the wheel. Yes, you are correct. Good memory. Nice catch. Right, so before I move along, oh, okay. Disaster, things were shaking, and something broke through the surface, and then it exploded in the central dome. I don't know what to say. For 7 years we've tried to do some program. Was it razor? Okay. Alright, so see how if I do a heavy attack secondly, it misses. it's a bit safer for me to do light, heavy. Because it's a bit faster. And it's enough to kill. And then enemies have like tiers, right? Like this one, that's a Gobooma. That's like the second evolution of the Booma, which is the first enemy you see. Oh, Saber +2. So the +2 increases my... each +1 increases my attack by 2. And it being green means it has a extra % damage to certain types of enemies, which are Ancient Beast. Let me see. Even though the Saber is stronger, the one I currently have equipped has a 5% damage bonus to native enemies, which are all of the enemies in the forest. So that still is my best weapon. But once I go to the next stage, then yeah, the second Saber will be best. Oh, Brawlhalla! I played it a few years ago. Yeah. It's like Super Smash Bros, but 2D. Another thing about this game is that positioning is important. So I combo, I run away so I can dodge the attack. And there we go. That was the Gigabooma. That's like the third and I guess final evolution of the Booma. This guy. Yeah. Okay. Ah, começou a chover. Which way? I played that a little while back, but I just played a little with my dad. I love the skins there. Oh yeah. Shovel Knight is such a good game. I think they have a new game out. I've thought about maybe buying it and streaming it, even though I don't know a lot about what it is. Could be interesting. Alright. And then you have these switches, which will bring up the bridge. There we go. And then... guys, I'm just going down memory lane, okay? These are like the... these boxes, they're like rare boxes. So the white boxes may or may not have items inside. These ones either have fixed items, or they have items for sure. These always have items. Cane +3, cane +3, and the frame. Is the frame better than the one I have? Okay, so no have extra slots, so we're just comparing direct stats. Okay, this one is objectively better than all the other ones. Do I have any barriers? No. My mag is probably hungry now. Yes, it is. Let's go Monomate. And another one. Alright. Trying to find a main character. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't play the game nearly enough to be able to give advice on it. Okay, this one so we can go back to the starting area. I don't know if it's my nostalgia that's speaking here. I don't know if you guys like what you're seeing about this game, but to me, this game still feels so solid and good to play. I don't know if you agree or not, but yeah. Okay, I got a new Saber +1, it's green. And it has native bonus, so that one is better. Oh, the other cool thing is that... Again, this game is very simple, but it's satisfying in its little things, I suppose. That's what my wife said. Anyway, for example... Ooh, nice. 10% for ancient beasts. Most of the things in this game are kind of predictable, right? So every type of weapon starts out with green photon energy. And then... Okay. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I do like nerding out about things, for sure. But, in the later sections, you'll find, I think it's called, is it the Buster? Which is also a weapon like this one, but it's blue. And the blue is stronger. And then you get the pink one, and the pink one is even stronger. And then you get the yellow one, and then the red one. Okay, this is one of the strongest guys of the forest. Yep, there we go. Oh, and another thing too, is that this game has rare enemies. And when I mean rare, I mean you can play this game for hundreds of hours and not realize that there are different types of certain enemies. So basically, like, it's really, really rare. Like, for example, these guys, there's a really, really rare blue version that most people have never even seen in their lives. If I've seen like 2 or 3, I think that might be a lot, and that's including a quest where like 100 of these guys spawn, so you have 100 chances to see one of them. Because I was trying to farm it. Okay, my inventory is full. Alright. Can I equip the handguns yet? Oh, just one thing. The robot does not cast spells, but it's the only guy that can set traps. So you have the damage trap, I have the freeze trap. And so when characters are frozen, they don't flinch, which for certain attack combination that can be very deadly. Can we call it even, since I got Jump King and tortured myself with it because of you? No? Okay, good. Worth a try. Okay. Now. Oh wait, how do I sort the items? Sort automatically, there we go. Plus 15 handgun. I'll... Okay, I'll keep that handgun. Because the next boss, which I should be strong enough to wield it, would do well with it. Alright, let's see. Can I buy this? I can. I'll buy the daggers, you'll see. Is it weird choosing a character purely because of aesthetic? No, of course not. I mean, unless they're clearly inferior. But I don't think, right now at least, you're planning on doing highly competitive MLG gameplay. So who cares? Just pick whatever you like. Oh yeah, I should buy a barrier. Another cool thing about this game is that the shields or barriers or whatever that you equip and use, they give you a different defense animation. Name Ganache, the Shovel Knight skin. And just pick something that I have seen from something else. Wait, what? Oh, in Brawlhalla. Okay, yeah. Yep. Tell me, what happened? Where are they? We have no info at all. Without the info, we can convert. Your mission is crucial. Oh wow, this is instantaneous. Oh wow, okay, that was stupid of me. I did not mean to waste a telepipe there. Okay, got another dagger there. Maybe I should have bought the barrier instead of the dagger that I can't use yet. But yeah, let's see. How many XP per next level? 100. Will I be able to... Will I be able to level up before the boss? Alright. So what do you guys think about the game so far? Is this boring? Is this maybe interesting because it's new? What keeps feeling about it? Oh yeah, I forgot to go to the medical center because that's where they restock my traps or something. Uh-oh, I have a big boy. Oh wow, I can't believe I actually defended that. And this guy, which is a rare enemy in itself, also has a rare variant. Or Rayman, Zal, and a few others. I'll decide later. Yeah, just try them out, see what you like. And then marry the one you like the most. Okay, we're almost at the boss. So let's go fight the boss and then we'll discuss it. Okay, this is a trick as well. So when you go near enemies, your character starts like walking slowly, like in a defensive like that. See? But if you open up the menu, he will never slow down. Another saber +2. Also, critical hits on this game are very satisfying. Okay, 18 points until level up. Come on. I forgot how annoying these mosquitoes are, and I don't have any ranged attacks yet. Okay, I'm gonna make this full. Right. By the way, there is now PSO 2, which is much more modern and a high impact gameplay and whatever. I also have a character there. I'm also not too low level there, so if you'd like, one of these days I can show it to you. But I was really missing the simplicity of this game. So, yeah. Fizemos pausa. Boa. The game looks boring? Maybe so. Yeah, it's definitely a simpler experience than what you typically have. Takes a while to get from point A to point B. Nothing is happening in the meantime. But maybe it was because I played this game, right? As I was in school, no care in the world. You had all of the time to do things. And the feeling of, you know, being in your room, exploring an alien world. This game is vibes, basically. But when you see the bosses, they're pretty cool. I have one day left of school, then I have... I don't know how to... That's love. I have Swords and Souls. Never seen witches. Continuing. Yeah, I've never heard of Swords and Souls either. I just noticed that each door has a different symbol. Swords and Sandals Gladiator! Never heard of it either. Okay. Last checkup before going to the boss. 15% for that. Big. Sort automatically. Honestly, I might just sell the sabers. And I'll keep this one just to show you guys, I guess. I'll store those. Okay, I don't need you because I don't have techniques. Alright, there we go. Oh, I should have bought the shield. No worries. No matter. Oh yeah, Shovel Knight is such a great game. Alright, guys. Are you ready for the boss? Are you ready for the boss of this game? The Kratos boss fight. Oh, you sing? Alright. No worries. Yeah, no worries, man. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. You can later watch the VOD if you'd like to see the boss of the forest. I'm almost there. It'll just take me like 50 minutes of walking and empty nothing. I'm kidding. Shovel Knight fought Kratos who was escaping from Greece after that. What? Okay. Alright. You saw how basic attacks were between 18 damage and 20, right? So this one is a +2, which has 2 higher attack, and the damage is the same. Why? Alright, let's test on this big guy, because he will take more hits. Alright. 15, 15, 15, 13, 12, 13. Okay. Honestly, I'm a bit confused. But you know what? I'll keep this one. Hey guys, give me just a sec. I think there's something going on with the dogs. I'll be right back. Alright, lads. Okay, I'm back. Alright. He has returned. So basically, my dog had jumped the fence toward, like, to the garden area. And then he couldn't jump back, so he's just barking like... Okay. Okay, so apparently I think this is the entrance to the ruins, maybe? Oh, never mind. It's not the ruins yet. He defeated Kratos canonically. Ha! Shovel Knight! Defeated What are you talking about? Alright, guys. Okay. So now, unfortunately, I can't use the handgun yet. But we do have the daggers. So yeah, post it on the Discord. So this is the first boss, a dragon, as you can see. So you start by kicking him in the legs. Oh, yep, there's that too. Yeah, I think on the original game you didn't have a health bar for the bosses. So it made them a lot scarier. Alright, okay. Alright, run. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that worked out well. Alright. And now he's gonna pop back up. And yes, the lava does damage you if you stand on it. And so does that. Okay, I'm gonna show you something funny. As soon as I kill this guy. Come on. Alright, yeah, we did it! Yay! Wait, what? He didn't crush me. He was supposed to crush me. In PS4. Alright, loot boxes. Ooh, armor. Nice. Armor can't be used by forces. It tends to have higher defense. But it can be used by the spellcasters. Oh, and a rod. Nice. This shouldn't damage me now. Yeah. Yep, and that's it. And then from here, on the original game, you're supposed to go back here, and then you need to report to the principal about what you found. And then he'll tell you to, yeah, okay, you can continue and explore the next area of the game. And that's it until you see all of the 4 areas, right? I'm gonna sell the first dagger, sell the saber, maybe keep the handgun, that's always handy. I mean, whatever. And yeah, that's about it. Anything worth buying? 25%. Yeah, that's a bigger increase. I can't wait until I can find a sword. And Nimoroses, if you're still around there, if you don't have to sleep already, I think you are going to like the sword in this game. Yeah, who cares? I'm a pro. I know this game like the back of my hand. Let's go. You know what? Instead of me telling you, I'll see if I can find one relatively quickly. So you could see. So, what? The thing I like about the game is that, you know, it's very unnerving. Maybe because your character is slow and all of these things happen. And you have these weird areas. That's very uncomfortable and, you know. I don't know, it makes me feel feelings. Okay, I might be a bit under-leveled for this area. Okay, these guys are bad news. They actually can attack the other enemies as well, and I think they go stronger if they get it. Oh, really? wait. What? Does this game close automatically if I click outside? Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Oh. Oh. I mean, I guess, what's clip distance? Okay, well, at least I took the chance to increase the draw distance. It said it's experimental, but like this game is 26 years old. And my computer might not be top of the line, but I have a pretty good graphics card and CPU, so it shouldn't be an issue. I mean, the maps are relatively simple anyway. In fact, I'm sure my computer could perfectly handle rendering the entire map and all of the items and all of the enemies at the same time. Yeah, this game is 26 years old. I told you it was the first online game. Oh, this is the original cutscene. Do you want to watch this or shall I skip it? Your choice. Alright. I can't skip it, actually. Yeah, so these are like the characters you can make and create, I guess. And they did some shots of them in different levels, I guess. Do you really expect us to read all of that in half a second on an unskippable, unpausable cutscene? Were people back in the day supposed to just record this and then watch it on VCR and pause so they can read? Was this game made for people with photographic memory? Oh, this is like the forest area? Close to the dragon? Yes, the game is Japanese. Yes. And they were fondling each other, I guess. And then that thing appeared, and there was an explosion. I know what that thing is. I've killed it before, but yeah. And yeah, basically everybody dies, right? So, let me just quickly... So one of the biggest problems of this game is that this is the best nuker class for the spells, but he dresses like a clown. Like, what is this? Okay, let me put... let me put this one so I can see the face. Oh look, it's Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. Alright. There really is no good choice here, is there? I guess I'll go with this one. Oh, yeah. I remember now. I remember now. This is my main right here. Yeah. Yeah. This isn't an elf. This is a space elf. It's different. Okay, this was my main character. I remember staring so many hours at that weirdly shaped butt. So the issue was that I was on full screen, apparently. If I put this on borderless screen, it works. Alright? So the caves. You probably noticed how I basically just beat the boss on my first try, right? But when I played this game in the Dreamcast back in the day, what would usually happen is I would have to do the forest like 2 or 3 times before I could even defeat the dragon boss. Yeah. The dragon, like the big dragon in the cave, that was the last boss of that area. So I think this... this private server, they basically made it more they made it more streamlined, I guess. And by the way, every time you quit and re-enter, like, all of these stages reset. So, for me to be able to defeat the dragon, I would have to many times go through the forest, get better gear, level up. Oh, I see. Oh, another cool thing about the robot characters in this game is that they basically have no status effects. See how the plant is laughing when they shoot that weird thing at me? So that's supposed to poison you. But because robots are immune to poison, it does absolutely nothing to me. Yeah, I'm struggling a bit with accuracy, aren't I? Okay, yeah, this can be a bit problematic. Because if I miss and they don't stagger... Ooh, okay. You gotta remember that these old games don't have all of the red flashing icons. Oh, gee, oh wow, folded me like a laundry again. Alright, let's try and take care of this guy first. Is there a pin hammer as a weapon? I can tell you, kind of spoilers, there is a very complicated, almost wiki-required quest for you to get the ultimate weapon. So I'm doing like the normal exploration, but this game actually has quests. And the way the quests work is you go to the counter, somebody has a request, and it's like a specific amount of stages you have to go through. Maybe it's the forest, maybe it's the caves, maybe you have an NPC helping you, maybe you don't. Sometimes you have to deliver an item, sometimes you have to kill a certain boss or enemy. It varies, right? They're pre-made quests, and the enemies and everything that appear changes. But there is one quest where there's a random NPC that appears on the ship. There's no indication the NPC is different or whatever, but if you talk to it, you'll learn that they belong to like a secret society community thing called Weapon, all uppercase. And if you find all of the members and collect the emblems, you can become a member, and you can get the ultimate weapon. Before I continue, just tell, do you want the spoilers or nah? Oh, run, run, run. I got the sword. I got the sword. I'll use it in the next group of enemies, and then you'll tell me if you like it or not. But anyway, yeah. All right. So, if you, it's kind of like a side quest inside one of the quests. All right. Let's use the sword, and then I'll hydrate. Look. This is a basic sword. It has AoE damage. You can hit as many enemies as are in like your field of view. Oh, I got the green sword. Yeah. It's native. Oh. So, yeah. So anyway, oh yeah, hydration. So basically the way it works is... Boom. Boom. And so the way it works, it's like a secret side quest inside of an official quest. And then what you have to... Because the game has like dozens of quests you select. And for you to get those badges, it's inside specific quests. There is a random NPC somewhere. It's always the same quest, always the same place, but the game never tells you or gives you any hints. So you basically, you're supposed to do every quest and talk to everyone to see if you can figure it out. Anyway, after doing all of the quests, which requires you to basically go to the end of the levels to even get everything you need, you go back to the first guy on the first quest, and then he gets you the ultimate weapon. What the ultimate weapon is? An actual frying pan. And I died. So when you die, you... Oh. I think they changed the penalties in this game. Like on the original, what happens if you die is your weapons and all your money gets dropped. But yeah, the ultimate weapon is a frying pan. And yes, it does go pong when you hit enemies with it. And the description says something like, the ultimate weapon. It might not look like much, but when she hit her husband with it, he would fly like several feet or something like that. See, this game was DEI before DEI was cool. Look. Yeah, shovel. Yep, you got a good point there. You got a good point there. Oh, and then you also have the Rangers, which are obviously the long-range class. So right now the weapons are very basic, but then there are some more unique and stronger weapons also. Is it worth me spending all my money on a small upgrade? No. No, it isn't. There was one guy that did the greatest with it. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Sure. Oh yeah, I forgot to buy healing items. That's the biggest problem for the robot characters. It's that because they can't cast spells, they can't use the healing spell. And the healing spell is obviously a lot more effective on resources than just using healing items. Because healing items, you can only have 10 monomates, 10 dimates, and then 10 trimates. Boing. But yeah, once those are gone, they're gone. You have to either go back to the city to get more. Yeah. I like the sword. I like plowing like all the enemies. Oh no. I'm committed. Oh, how did I not die? Yeah. I'm too weak for this. How do speedrunners do it? Oh yeah, and you have dark rooms and everything in this game, right? Which, mind you, in the Dreamcast era, yeah, this game was pretty high-tech. The sword has like a blade of Olympus. Isn't that the one from God of War 3, I think? The blue sword? I've been thinking of maybe sooner or later putting it on my PS3. But besides that, yeah, I... Did you see the trailer for God of War Laundry? If you haven't, you don't have to. I'm sorry for your loss. Will this be more effective in dealing with this guy? Yeah. I don't know. It looks so weird to me. It looks like a millennial slop game with quirky humor and weird... Jesus. Why couldn't they go with the bald, mean, muscly man just beating the crap out of everyone? Like it has been for 15 years. Well, I'm not gonna buy it, so... What do I know? I'm not the target audience. So, yeah, there you go. Simple as that. Oops. Last two games look bad. Yeah, like... That's another reason why I felt like... They're remaking the original trilogy. Yeah, cool. But yeah, that's another reason why I like playing games like this one. This was back when people made games to be good, solid games for the most part. Like, again, it's been 26 years, and it kind of sucks that I lost all of my saves on the other private server. But it's a fresh start. It's a fresh start. So I can rationalize myself with that. And here's the guy that stole my barnacles. I think I probably get some sort of penalty maybe on my cash. Yeah. Well, Fate might not be a muscly man like Kratos, but I will find few sims who enjoy that. I mean, honestly, it feels like they... I don't know. A theory I heard is that whoever designed her character didn't like the actress. Because the actress looks a lot better than what they did to her in the game. So... if we're talking about simps, maybe, yeah, there might definitely be someone like that, but at the same time, I'm not sure those would be the people who would buy the game. I mean, you could make her a lot better. There's some really cringe, weird, uncanny frames of the game. There, like it's not really an attractive lady, let's just say, in the game. For most people, like, yeah. It's like if you were to make like Kratos all of a sudden be obese or something like that. It's like, no. Yeah. I mean, I think the problem is that she looks like a real-life, middle-aged, random woman. And that's okay, but it's not really what you'd want to see, I guess, in the game. Unless there's some sort of reason for it. Like, people like cool characters, people like attractive characters, people like characters that maybe they like to cosplay as or something like it, you know? Sometimes there's a reason why characters maybe look weird or off or something, and that can make sense. But, I mean, isn't she a goddess, basically? And dead and whatever? Why does she have middle-aged, aging features about it? It just feels weird. Or is she a normal, mortal human? She's a giant? Just saying, man. I'm just saying, it's like people who make games today. Okay, so this is the right path, I know this. It's like the people who make games today, I don't know what they're thinking. It feels like they're... How do I put this? So, it feels like back then, people would make games they wanted to be cool, and that they'd like to play, and, you know, tell a cool story while doing that, but it felt like there was passion behind it, right? But games nowadays, they feel like people are either like trying to preach or to tell you their message or their version, or they're trying to make some sort of political statement, or they're just trying to make money, I guess, and think about the shareholders. And that's why also you have so many games that are just weird microtransaction, dark pattern nonsense. But the weirdest thing is that, like, it's people that buy your games, right? It's cool if you want to make whatever game you want to make. You can spend as many millions on it as you want. But at the end of the day, if you don't make sales, I mean, either it's your hobby project and you don't mind, but if you don't make sales, like, the game isn't successful, right? Then you lose money, and then maybe everybody gets fired. So it's like people forget that, and you don't make money if people don't buy your game, right? Yeah, I heard Kingdom Come Deliverance is a really good game. I heard many good things about it. I don't think I would be someone who makes games. So, you might not be somebody who makes games, but you are somebody that would play games, right? And you don't have to know exactly how a game is made for you to know what you like or you don't like, right? So, for example, this is an example I give sometimes. You don't have to know how to cook to be able to say which food you like most, or which dishes you like better than another one. And if somebody puts a plate of poo-poo in front of you and you say, hey, I don't want to eat this poo-poo, like, if all of a sudden a food critic appears and tells you, oh, but this is the best poo-poo in the world, created by the finest poo-poo maker, it's not gonna make it stop being poo-poo, okay? If you like eating poo-poo, great, that's good for you, more power to you. But if you don't like eating poo-poo, or if you don't want to try eating poo-poo, you have that right as well, I would say. Oh yeah, I heard that the Kingdom Come Deliverance looks like a screenshot of like Google Earth if you're going on Street View in like Czechia and those countries. Oh, and a good example is, I don't know if you've heard or seen that game of the, what's it called, I think, 1348 Ex Voto or something, that had another situation kind of like that. Everybody just basically flexing on the internet like, oh my god, this is the best game ever, and let's go, and empowerment and this and that. And then it would have like thousands of likes. Like some people would mention how the characters looked weird or whatever, and everybody just called them, just insulted them basically, and saying to, because apparently you can't criticize certain people. But then when the game finally got released, guess what? It had 400 peak players. 447, I think. Which means that even though it had over 10,000 likes on their sassy posts, basically shaming people for not liking the direction, then nobody played it. So, yeah. It is what it is. Not to think about it, this game has more players than who played that game right now. No, there isn't a best game, absolutely not. Like, I still haven't beaten Elden Ring. You could argue that Elden Ring is dozens of times, if not hundreds or more, better than this game. But I felt like playing this game. I felt like going through the nostalgia, playing this, getting frustrated at these goddamn dragons that don't stop. Sort of. And yeah, and again, by the way, you can like any game you want. It doesn't matter if it's like super woke, super anti-woke, super violent, super whatever. Even if it's a Barbie game, if it's your favorite game and you like doing makeups and dressing up, hey, you do you. You're never wrong with what you like and don't like, okay? But at the same time, you gotta be real that there's a difference between saying what games you like or don't like versus, you know, being able to see whether or not a game would be successful. I think another problem today also is that I think many game companies are afraid to have a specific target audience. Like, instead of, okay, we're going to make a game for teenagers and young adult men who just, you know, peak masculine energy or whatever, or we're going to make a game, you know, focus around the average female or whatever. Like, everybody's trying to make a game for everyone. For, like, a core modern audience. So if you try to appeal to everyone, you'll appeal to no one. Popular games I never went for. Okay, I see. I heard a lot of stuff about Minecraft years ago, and today it just goes down. Wait, what? What do you mean it just goes down? There are more popular games I never went for, like GTA, it goes completely around me. Yeah, for sure. I think GTA maybe was something more of my generation, perhaps, because we kind of grew up around GTA. That's what was around. Okay, there we go. All right. And yeah, like you play the first, and then you want to play the second, and so on and so forth. And some people maybe started with GTA 3 or GTA Vice City or GTA San Andreas. Like the last GTA I played was GTA 4. And I still haven't beaten it either. But I didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed like GTA San Andreas, for example. There are also many game franchises that I never even tried, right? Like when I was growing up, I would have these ideas like, oh my god, someday I want to play every game in the world, right? But now it's like, you know what? I don't have to play every game. I just need to see the games I want to try out and try them out. And that's okay if I don't try everything. Yeah, the caves are huge. So forest, you have forest 1, forest 2. On the caves, you have caves 1, caves 2, and caves 3. Aw, miss, really? I can't use the handgun yet? Minecraft being overly popular and known among people, I feel like when someone asks me what do I play, and answering Minecraft feels basic AF. You play whatever you like playing. It doesn't matter if it's Minecraft, doesn't matter if it's GTA or Fork and Knife or whatever you want. It's your life, man. It's a video game. I like video games, I play video games. Video games are not essential to your life. They have many good things about them, but they are not something you need to do. So there is no video game that you could call, oh my god, yes, wow, you play that video game, oh my god, that's so awesome, that's definitely a positive in your life, oh my god. Then making a movie another 3, yeah. Yeah, like there are blacksmithing games, for example, and they are fun. So you could play that too. You have McPixel. Remember McPixel? Nobody will know that game, but it's a fun game to play. Speaking of which, I probably should play it more and beat the thing. Yeah, and now we're in caves 2, and now everything is icy and cold and moody. Oh man, this is so weird. Like, in the original game and even the other private server that I played, whenever you would enter a teleport or something like it, you would go through a loading screen. But this thing is instantaneous. Ooh, a shield. I got a shield, yes. Press F for shield. Trap vision. I don't need trap vision. And now I can equip the shield. And then I can sell the barrier because I don't need that. And then I can sort all that. Buy some more healing items. Oh, 1 AM. Oh, wow. Yeah, man. If you need to go to bed, feel free to do so. I like your company. I think you're a cool guy, but I also don't want you to impact your life quality with my presence. Okay, let's see. Anti-paralysis, I guess. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm in single player. I don't need the trimates either. Let's go with that. Okay, that was a big chunk. Oh yeah, these guys still exist, obviously, on this part of the caves, but the rooms are a bit smaller, so I guess they're a bit easier to. Famous last words, right? Trimate, nice trimate. Oh, these guys. With a spellcaster, if I hit them with a strong ice spell, they multiply up to 4 times. So it's a great way to farm. Oh. I guess that's not the only way they multiply. If anybody played Sonic Adventure, you'll probably realize that these guys look very familiar to Chaos. Yes. But the humans can also cast some spells, they're just not as strong. Although, to be fair, the Newmans, which is the name of that like race on this game, I don't think they're tree huggers. They're more like, I guess, weird capitalist guys. So I wouldn't say they're the typical elf archetype, but then again, I don't know a lot about their lore. I think most of what they have in common is that they have pointy ears and they like casting spells, basically. And they're squishy. But by the way, the boss of this level used to terrify me as a kid. Because here's the thing also, like, these levels are huge, right? It takes a really long time to go from the start of the level up to the end of it. But whenever you died, in the original version, you would drop your weapon and all of your money. And so imagine getting to a really difficult boss, fighting him for like 15 minutes, then you die, and now you have to go all the way back. But remember, this time you don't have your main weapon with you. It usually isn't a huge problem because enemies don't respawn. But, you know, it can definitely get annoying. Okay, I can use a handgun now. And the rangers can use rifles that have even longer range. Okay. Now my trip is gonna be a lot safer. Maybe I should have gone Ranger. Lols. Maybe I can go a hybrid Ranger with some spells. The Knight from Shovel Knight? Oh, the Tinker Knight. Yeah, I beat Shovel Knight fully on my 3DS. I think unfortunately the save files got corrupted, but I beat the game with the Shovel Knight. I beat it with the Plague Knight, and I was over halfway with I think it's the Spectre Knight. And I don't know if they added the other knights in the meantime. Oh, nice. That's a big upgrade. Core shield, good. Oh yeah, I forgot to feed the mag. It's important to feed the mag. Oh yeah, got the Photon Blast. Ooh, rainbow. Oh, and then you also have a shotgun. The sword has basically, I think, unlimited targets it can hit as long as they're next to you, but the shotgun you can only hit 5 at once. 5 skin crossovers with Brawlhalla and Shovel Knight. Yeah, that's cool. It's cool to see games and studios cooperate and do those kinds of crossovers and things, I think. Okay, things are going much faster now that I can use the gun. Okay. Oh, those are instant traps. I didn't realize that. Wow, I'm a lot stronger now. Oh yeah, now that I increased the draw distance, I wonder if I could kill the dragon and then see all of the loot boxes without having to get close to them. Okay, I think I need to take this path to unlock the door. Shovel Knight, King Knight, Spectre Knight, Plague Knight, and Black Knight. I mean, yeah, I guess in coolness factor you would have to have the Black Knight, wouldn't you? I love the skin on the spear just being a shovel and the hammer being heavy anchor. Yep. Sometimes it's the small details that make a difference on how enjoyable something is, right? You should try to make a sword like this on your blacksmith shop. Yeah, the low accuracy is really hurting me here. Yeah, I know. Or you should make a guts sword. That giant lump of steel. Oops, excuse me. Where do you want me to quench that? Actually, can you quench in normal water, or would that mess up the metal? Depends on type of steel. Oh, nice. Okay, moving on to the third and last cave area. Is there like some liquid or maybe solid? I think apparently you can quench in like some types of sand or something. But is there a quenching substance that could be used for any type of steel? Like, I can imagine that even if you can quench with several things, depending on what you can do, you probably should quench with one thing or another depending on what you're making, but yeah. Some steel just won't harden if you use water. What do you mean they won't harden? Like, they will be, like, more flexible or something? Oh, these guys. Oh no, Dumb and Dumber. So this guy damages, and the other one gives you status debuff. But again, me being a robot, I'm immune to the debuffs. So it doesn't matter. But when their HP gets low, they start crying about it. And reconnect. So, yeah. No, there is not. I heard using sand for quenching, but it's not that often. I could at least use thing for yeah. That being said, you mentioned the river for quenching. Now that you talk about it, on RuneScape there is like a mini game where you need to forge a giant sword, and so you need to control the temperature and then go through the different processes, right? You have a part for sanding, you have a part for striking it with a power hammer, and another for polishing, I think. And And yeah, the part for cooling it was in like a river waterfall thing. The last time I heard about sand being used for quenching was some kind of myth about samurai katanas. I wouldn't know. I barely know anything about blacksmithing, let alone katanas. Wait. Wait, hold on. Was it just me or did I regain HP? And if you try to quench spring steel in water instead of oil, it won't do much. What is the purpose of quenching exactly? Is it just to cool it off? Like quickly or something? Or like what does it physically do to the metal? And what does that have to do with my driver's license? Okay, handgun time it is. Ow. Oh, I almost have a photon blast. I think I'll be able to show it to you before the stream is over. Ow. Oh man. Yeah, if the attack misses, you lose a lot of stagger, and it gets really dangerous. Ooh, that's the high level version of these guys. Okay, photon blast. Nice. Quenching is basically hardening matter, but making it more brittle while tempering balance. The hardness and brittleness. Okay. So basically, if I understood you correctly, if you don't quench if you don't quench like a blade or metal or whatever, it will be too soft. But if you quench it like maybe too fast or too long or too aggressively or something, then it will be too brittle and can break. When you temper the steel, it can absorb more shock, more force, while quenching makes it hard enough to not deform it. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Oh god, hate these guys. You need a crazy amount of attack to be able to deal damage to them on this stage. To give you an idea, you'll have to like be able to hurt one of these guys for like 80 damage or more in order for you to start damaging the other guy. Like these guys separate, I think you need to deal like 80 damage or something in order to be able to hit them combined. I mean, no, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, you're the expert at this. I'm just trying to make an educated guess, I suppose. I said, okay, that's why the door isn't opening. It's not over yet. Ooh, sexy level up. It's not your fault. Also, you're explaining this whole thing in a foreign language. Keep that in mind. Oh, I'm here already? Alright, are you ready to see the boss that would freak me out as a kid? You basically use both quenching and tempering on every tool. Chisels, punched, axes, and everything you hit stuff with. So like... You also quench the pin. Heat treatment, yep. Alright, so... that has extra damage to machines. Maybe I'll keep it for a while. Wand... Presto, wand, trap vision, anti-paralysis, don't need that. See, there's a rifle, it's a bit higher damage than the handgun, but it... Oh! Am I gonna spend thousands just for a 15%? No, I'm not. Still have one telepipe, I'll keep it there. I'm still low on cash. Like, armors, from what I remember playing the game back in the day, this is where I'd spend most of the money. Oh, they were to be identified. Okay. I knew I had picked up an autogun. So the autogun is like the blue pistol. So it's like the upgraded tier. Alright, are you ready for this? In fact, I'm gonna start with the autogun. I'm gonna put a teleporter so if I die, I'll just respawn here. Creepy spider. Come on. Okay. Ow. Okay, you can tell me this boss isn't cool. No. Okay, there we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Run around. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1. Ow. My bad. everything I said here can have some mistakes, so I'm sorry for that. No, it's okay, man. I'm not gonna be blacksmithing. I just want to have a general idea of how it works, you know. Okay, I think I need to run away from that. Yeah. I think I'm gonna play the Force. Like the goody-goody two-shoot. Okay, this is gonna get dangerous. Okay, I guess that works. Because there's a spell called G4, which is basically fireballs that circle around you. And for this boss, it just melts. And by the way, just so you know, I still haven't dealt any damage to the boss. I mean, I think, like, the HP at the bottom is going down, but as far as I know, I still haven't started hitting it. Because I need to chip away at the armor. And now the lights will go out. Yeah, man, no worries. Thank you for watching once again. Take care, and I think I'll try this boss one more time, but I really don't think I'll be able to defeat him. It might be 2 weeks still. Good. And I guess I can... Oh, I'm out of telepipes, aren't I? Oh yeah, I still haven't identified the weapons. Hold on. Yeah, thanks. I'll keep the auto gun for now. Here we go again, lads. Ah. You know what? I'll try using the dagger and see if this will make a difference. Okay, 2 loops, run away. Okay. Run. Alright. One more. Okay. Yeah, that boss has so much HP. I think I was like level 15 or something when I used to beat this guy. Oh man, I know there's a safe spot here, but I forgot. Well, that kind of worked, I guess. Oh, come on. Double come on. Oh, wait, the sword can reach? I didn't know that. Okay, second phase, here we go. Oh yeah, okay, get ready guys. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright. Wow, my accuracy sucks. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Allegedly. Okay, that worked. Nice. That didn't work. I'm alive, so... Okay, here we go. Here we go. I think this is the... Come on. Okay, now I'm damaging the boss. And it's gonna take a while, as you can see. But you know what? I think I'm gonna do it. If I keep this up, if I don't get distracted too much. Yeah, that's a really weird looking boss. It used to freak me out as a kid, as I have stated in my legal deposition. Oh wait, I'm invincible. Because since I got put at critical health, this mag has like a special invincibility skill. It's over now, so yeah. Oh, wow. I had to be an idiot. Okay guys, I don't have any more healing items because I had the genius idea to feed them to my mag. Which is fine, but it now means that I don't have enough for me. Okay, hit in the face. This boss is so annoying though. Damn it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3. Oh, okay, couldn't do that one extra. Guess I'll have to use a Trimate. Oh man, I wasn't fast enough. Okay, 2 shells are gone. Either I beat the worm this time, or it's nighty-night, guys. Oh my god, I completely forgot. I have a photon blast ready to be used. Come on, jump here so I can photon blast your buttocks. Oh man, I may have to use the photon blast defensively. Come on, run. Nope. God damn it. Okay, well, guys, that's it. Phantasy Star Online, one of my favorite games like for a very long time, and I still enjoy playing it. I hope you had fun. If you never tried this game and would like to give it a try, I'm playing on the Ephinea private server. Apparently, it's the preferred one right now from the reports that I've read. So yeah, give it a try. Thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and do all of those good things that are nice and cool. And now I'm just gonna see if there's anybody streaming that I can give a raid. And yep, there we go. Alright guys, thank you all very much for watching. See you later.